I think that the hydrocarbon industry has historically, and probably continues to be, somewhat conservative. Now, I'm not drawing a straight line between conservatism and racism, but I'm saying, how prepared is that industry, which is very white, to respond to, what happened last year and the discourse that arose from it. And so I'd really like, the listeners here to kind of think about the longevity of the vocalizations that came early last year. So all of the outcries about racism, about racial inequality, about racial injustice generally around the world. But then think about that in the context of your own workplaces and your own immediate communities. So when you look around your companies or you look around your local communities and say to yourself, do you feel that things are equal and just? Do you feel particularly that your own actions and your own behaviours are sufficient to redress the historical racial imbalances in not just the oil industry in terms of racial and ethnic diversity, let's say, but just in terms of racial equality in the US and in those local communities? And it's something that's been said a lot of before, and it's still being talked about now, but the notion that not being racist is enough. Some people will say, I am not racist, and that feels to them sufficient. But we need more than that. We need people to be actively anti-racist. We need people to be challenging racism, because not being racist in itself is half of the puzzle. Because what that allows still to happen is for people to sit passively by whilst racism occurs. The anti-racism bit is challenging that racist behaviour and language when you see it arising. So I think people who are not racist are only half as far along that path as we need them to be. And I really encourage people to think very hard about being more active in challenging racist behaviours and practices. So that's my sign off.